I am fortunate enough to have known and loved the man I call my husband, and will be forever grateful for the time I had with him.
The woman who married a Metro East police officer just months ago saying farewell today to the love of her life. Tonight, Tyler Timmins is in his final resting place. The Pontoon Beach police officer was shot and killed last week after a traffic stop.
News 4's Russell Kinsall is here tonight. Russell, officers from really all around the country coming to Collinsville to honor their brother in blue.
That's exactly what happened today. Friends, family, and hundreds of officers, some coming from as far away as Phoenix, Chicago, and Dallas, attending the funeral for Timmins at the Gateway Convention Center in Collinsville. Officer Timmins was remembered as someone who was a dedicated police officer who never met a stranger, had a heart of gold. Officer Tyler Timmins' wife, Lindsay, was the first to speak. They were only married in September.
For me, the definition of hero is my husband.
Lindsay Timmins said her husband loved being a police officer, never complained about his job, and believed it was what God called him to do.
He was courageous for choosing a career to serve and protect the lives of complete strangers, putting his life on the line every day, and in turn, paying the ultimate sacrifice.
Timmins' boss, Police Chief Chris Bedrusik, said Timmins' death has been unbearable for him and the rest of the department, but the support from the community has given them strength.
For many generations to come, he will be remembered for the sacrifice that he has made. He is gone from us today, but his life and service will never be forgotten.
Timmins' younger brother, Jake Timmins, called Tyler the family protector. Officer Timmins was remembered as someone with a zest for life and a commitment to his community.
May God's Holy Spirit comfort us all, and may Tyler's memory continue to live on as we try to see the world and live the way that he did.
At the service, a police dispatcher made the final radio call for Officer Timmins.
Your sacrifice and bravery will never be forgotten. Thank you for your service, and thank you for your life. Officer Tyler Timmins, badge number 84 is 1042.
After the funeral, hundreds of officers stood at attention as the casket was brought to a waiting hearse. Then, well over 100 police cars followed in a long procession to Woodland Hills Cemetery in East Alton for a private graveside service at Officer Tyler Timmins' final resting place. So for the last week, the Madison County Sheriff's Department has been handling all calls to the Pontoon Beach Police Department while officers mourn. So tomorrow, they will be back to normal operations.
And Russell, at the funeral, people talked about how driven Timmins was, but they also told story about his fun-loving spirit.
He had a great sense of humor, and in the family, they teased one another. So his brother told jokes about him. At the end, they actually sang his favorite song, which was Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. Everybody was laughing.
I can imagine. So
here's another story. You got to hear this one. So the law enforcement community is really supporting his family. His daughter, Chloe, 10-year-old Chloe, had a soccer game. And of course, her father could not be there. So 50 police officers were there cheering her on.
Unbelievable. Just gives you chills, that type of support.
Yeah, of course, prayers for that family moving forward to difficult times ahead as well. But really appreciate the reporting, Russell. Thank you.